So what you have there is the Ramadan burger.
That's a very interesting concept here.
It is an interesting concept because what do most people eat to break their fast?
Well, there's a long list of things, but it's typically simple.
No, to break your fast. What's the first
dates.
thing? Dates.
Yeah. You have dates in here?
I have dates in there.
This bitch gonna be horny all day.
Alright, I'm getting to work on this thing now. I love dates. I'm getting to work on this thing.
That's awesome.
I didn't bite into it yet.
Yeah, it's right in there. with some crazy cheese.
Now it hit.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. You actually got some pretty good dates in here.
Yeah.
Then again, they'd have to be pretty good dates. Or else the taste of the meat and the cheese would have covered them easily.
Yeah.
Why is why are
kick.
dates used to break the fast? Like in the evening, I guess, when you're done the day,
Yeah.
we eat dates.
No, the first thing that you eat is the date.
Usually it's either water, milk, or dates
Oh.
to open up your.
Well, usually it's dates and water to wash it down, or just milk altogether.
Yeah.
But after that, you pray, then you go have whatever you want.
I see.
It's just the first bite.
Must be a feast at that time, eh?
Actually, it only is for the first Friday. After that, people get used to fasting. Their appetite dies to match the fasting schedule. So after that, they can only eat like one sandwich or one small dish or something.
That's right. Some extra rings.
It adapts to match. So you'll get hungry at like 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
because that's Saturday. That's when you start your fast.
This is gonna be.
And this is for a month, right?
Summer.
This is gonna be like the next 2 years are gonna be the toughest years.
Summer.
Because we're not just summer. We have the longest days.
This means summer.
Yeah.
It's the hottest and the longest.
Like imagine, I'm not allowed to eat anything from 3:30 in the morning
Till 10 at night.
till 9 at night.
Sundown.
Oh well, the sun.
Sun up, sundown.
That's it. But yeah.
Well,
that's
if you
tough.
start before sunup, actually, that's
And
the
that's
funny
the thing
thing.
I was gonna ask you is the fact that it's for a month, and how does your body readjust to the normal 3 times meal? Because I
Hard.
know
Hard.
if I don't have a meal throughout the day, if I haven't had anything, I'm coming up to dinner. I literally head starts pounding and you're losing energy. You can't you get dizzy and shit. So
That's
I don't know
usually
how
the
that
first
works.
3 days or so.
Yeah, the second day of Ramadan, I had a group of people in here. Guys that are like regular practicing Muslims that pray 5 times a day came in here and I was just like, what? And they're like, don't judge us. Don't judge us. I'm like, don't worry. And they're like, well, what do you mean? Why aren't you fasting? You know, it's not my business, but well, I'm asking, right?
It's an interesting thing. It's like, what the hell's
Because
going
these
on?
guys are like practicing, you know what I mean? Like, so it was kind of odd to see them come in for lunch. And then everybody had his own thing. It was like myself. He goes, I tried yesterday and I had crazy headaches. I couldn't do it. The next guy is like, yeah, same thing. The next guy was like,
At least I can flat out say, I have a
medication
doctor's
right now.
orders that I'm not allowed to fast.
Yeah, yeah.
My blood iron is off. He says that I'll actually begin to faint and get dizzy and sick.
Well, I don't
So
doubt that.
I make up for like on weekends and throughout the year. So a couple random days I won't have food. Yeah.
Alright,
Later.
thank you.
That's really good though. So what's it like having your mom at home now? No, at your home.
It's awesome. Actually,
Your brother must be
given that
ecstatic.
given that motivation, I've actually we've enrolled for the gym, me and my wife. So after dinner, we'll be going to serve that.
Not,
purpose.
well, sometime after dinner, right? Actually, no. Go before dinner.
And we're thinking of having a light dinner.
No.
Like in the sense, one roti or two, and then have.
No. Have a healthy smoothie, like an all natural, like a fruit smoothie or something. Have that. Make sure it's really thick and creamy, but not milk fat thick, but more like heavy fruit thick, like mango or something. have that. And if you have to have something small, like a light, like don't even have a sandwich. Have like a slice of toast with some jam or something. Something green and very light. Work out. Kill yourself. No, that's the way the workout is. Yeah, you have a limit, but the thing is that if you're not sweating, you're not doing it right. But for about half an hour after you stop working out, your body is still in overdrive. It is processing things faster than ever. That is when you have actual food. Have a sandwich or something right then and there. It'll process things like fat. I think saturated fat's a lot faster.
Yeah, I mean,
No, do it in that order specifically.
yeah, that sounds good.
If you eat before your body starts digesting, you're going to want to really go to the bathroom pretty fast. Not advisable. Eat right after.
Yeah, makes sense.
But the thing is,
Which is
don't
why we thought we'd have a light dinner and then a little energy
don't even have a
shake
light
and
dinner.
then-
Just like, even like a granola bar or something. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Eat just enough to give you energy to burn, and that you can use to burn fats and everything while you're working out. That's it. And seriously, no energy drinks. Ever. Anything that acts as an emergency supplement is not worth it. Well, I know you have the one brother that's here with you right now. Do you have any other brothers and
No,
sisters?
just
him?
me and my brother, yeah. The only siblings.
What about cousins? You have a ton of cousins. Well, you're Indian, you better have a ton of cousins.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing they're all back home or they're all here? Or both?
Both.
Where's your dad?
Back home now.
Now, as in he was here before, or?
Yeah, he's been here a couple of years back and he's been to US, England.
So as soon as he goes home, your mom comes here?
No, it's just we needed our mom to help us save to be
To
able
help live life?
to go to India. Because she wants us to save up so we can go back with her.
Have spent a little bit of time there.
I'm not too sure about that one, but we'll see. Nonetheless, it's a lot of help with the baby, daycare. We're saving on daycare and shit, so completely worth it.
Divya must be happy
Oh yeah,
to see Grandma come and play with her. And this way, she'll have someone focusing on her 24/7.
She warmed up to her really fast as well, so it was a good thing.
It's an interesting concept, though. Your mom coming back to help you save money to go to India with her.
That's exactly what we plan on. I don't know how well that'll go, like I said, because my brother's supposed to go back for his engagement, but he also has to work on his immigration, which is where he has to go to Alberta. And in Alberta, he won't be able to come back for at least a year, 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you have to stay
How is he
for
here right now, though?
student visa.
Okay. Because it can't be a work visa. It's impossible. They wouldn't take him unless he was a manager or something.
Yeah. Engineers are the only people that work visa these days.
Well, it's not even engineers. It's specifically someone of a managerial level.
Yeah. No, the reason I said engineers because technical fields, we need technical fields in Ontario, but other than that, nobody else. We don't need anybody else in Ontario. And in Alberta, do anything you want, 6 months.
Any job works. They'll take anything.
6 months and you have your PR. But they put a clause in there which states the fact that if they're fearful that you'll go to another state,
Or province, you mean?
I'm sorry, province, they won't give you PR.
So it's not even 6 months. He's got to be there for a year.
Which is why he's worried that because of me, as soon as they find out that he has a real brother in Toronto,
It's not even that. He came to Toronto first,
there'd be a hiccup.
and then he's going over there. He came to Toronto to live with his brother, and then he's going over there. Why is he leaving when his brother's here?
And then suddenly applying for immigration?
Let me ask you. Oh, hey, your thing with the Indian embassy. How's that going? Is it done yet, or what?
Don't even ask. Fucking coincidentally.
What happened?
Didn't I tell you, like, I want to get someone killed in the embassy?
Again, for anyone listening, this is the same warning from before.
The faggot wants me to go to Ottawa
Careful what terms you use.
To
Is
prove-
insulting. Remember, I'm recording this and posting it.
to prove the fact that I didn't apply for refugee, which I already provided an affidavit suggesting the fact that the gap that I had in my student visa and marriage PR was because I was going through the application of permanent residency, so I didn't need to be in a refugee status. The motherfucker forgot that of course, I guess as soon as he got the file again, he raised the same question again, and now he wants a letter from
That's an
the
affidavit.
Canadian authorities.
That is an affidavit.
But I already
Approved letter.
gave him that. But that was just for the fact that I got married during this time and I spaced during this time, and I never applied for questions, man.
That's okay.
And then she doesn't like hearing the answer you give her. Then she gets technical about it. I mean like. Oh my god.
I know.
Rutesh says the same thing though. Rutesh got overwhelmed with her really quick.
Ritesh does that in regards to work, not in regards to personal casual matters.
But she wants to know literally everything in
Exactly.
personal life. Well, maybe it's her nature as a woman.
But you know what? No, there is one thing that does annoy me about her, that it's more so with her than anyone else.
Yeah.
Just because there are common stereotypes about a generation of people does not mean that that stereotype should be immediately assumed on each member of the generation. Our generation, it's typically that parents do everything. They work, they pay the bills, and then the kids just go and have fun.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I pay bills too. I pay my credit card bill. I help my parents pay for maintenance and everything.
But that's exactly what my dad did.
Not because I want to, and not because I have to. I want to.
It's just parents want. My dad. Did
I
the
go
same
home.
thing to
I
me.
cook. I clean. I do stuff for the house.
I learned that right.
Yeah, and I
after
do.
marriage.
Yeah, but the thing is, I choose to do it. It's not a problem for me. It's just that when
I
you
know
see your
the
parents
benefit.
working long hours and long days, and then they come home and have to go to work.
Yeah.
In school, you don't get it so much. You kind of see it, but you don't fully understand yourself. But then when you get a job yourself and see that, okay, I just got back from 8 hours, I don't want to touch crap. But then these people have been doing this for 20, 30 years. Imagine how tired they must be. That's why weekends you see them in bed and you never see them get up. Because they do all this work when they get home. There is no rest for them. It doesn't stop. So I thought, as soon as I got a job, after 2 months, I thought, you know what? I have real money now. If I'm not going to do housework, at least pay some bills. Do something. Because then I could say that, well, the work I did at work is to go towards home.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I realized, you know what? Is it going to kill me to clean my room a bit more often than I normally do? Not really. Start with that. Okay. Is it going to kill me to vacuum the whole place? I live in a condo. Not really. Okay, do that now. After that, living room, dining room, sunroom, those are very simple places with only a few items missed here and there. It's really the bedrooms and the kitchen that's bad. Our bathroom always stays clean. I don't know by one random act of God this is, but we never have to clean our bathroom. Thank you. If you really are up there, thank you. So I tell my parents, okay, you know what, here's the deal. I clean my room. That's it, only me. You, mom and dad, clean kitchen and your room. I clean up after myself in the kitchen. They don't clean up after themselves. They clean the kitchen. Either I or we all get together to clean the sunroom, dining room, and living room.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're done. And so that's what I do now.
Yeah.
I go home and that's it. She immediately assumed that because our generation is a bunch of slackers, I myself must be one. So when I tell her that, one day I told her, this is a while ago, that I didn't get much sleep the night before. As soon as I went home, I had so much crap to do. And I said those things. I had so much work to do. I had so much stuff. I said that. Oh, you're just a kid. What do you do at home? And I'm thinking, okay, outwardly, be kind. Inside, you little bitch. Well, that's when I knew that she didn't understand, but my problem wasn't that. she's assuming that because my generation is like that, I must be like that.
Oh yeah,
And
she assumed a lot of things about me, but I
that's not true.
That's a nice assumption, but
yeah, well, remember
I'm an
about you,
ever-changing person.
she assumed that you were still a child and that you were younger than me.
yeah.
I'm thinking, wait a second, no, you know nothing about him. Right off the bat, you think he's younger than me? Okay, no. I know for a fact you know nothing. Because I know that you're 2 to 3 years older than me. You're married.
Yeah.
You're 26, right?
27.
I'm 24, turning 25.
Oh, you're turning
So you're between like 2.5 years older
2
than me.
years, yeah, 2 years.
But the thing is, I know you're married. You're married to Jocelyn, who I think is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
She's really nice, and lucky you, man, she's hot too.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful little girl. Divya is just hilarious just to watch her react to other people.
And there's a lot of growth in a relationship.
But the thing is that, no, you don't have your parents here.
Oh yeah,
Before
we got
you had
married
your
all
brother
that
here,
by
but when your
ourselves,
brother
yeah.
came here,
Yeah.
you were taking care of him, really, because he's in school and he's
Not
trying to find another
just
job.
my
right?
brother, I told my parents here the last 5 years me and my wife haven't had the time for ourselves in the same property because
But the thing is that I know
someone
you act
living
like
with
a
us
child.
all the freaking time.
Because I know you act like a child, but the thing is, that's just a personality.
Yeah,
you act
I
like a
choose
child
to be.
because you act like a child because honestly, if you don't take things as a joke every now and then, if you don't kick back and then just
It's hard to
accept
get
things
rid of
and then get
stress.
over it, you are gonna get ulcers. You're gonna get sick. I've seen what happened to my parents. I gotta get my drink. Yeah, these one over. And the thing is, I may not be as extreme as you, but to a certain extent, I'm not that different either. Kick back, relax, have a drink or something, slow down. I gotta go home and I gotta do dishes and I gotta go babysit my cousins and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. But you know what? I'm gonna have fun doing it. I do the vacuum at home. You think I just do the vacuum? No. While I'm doing it, I watch TV, listen to music, like read some jokes online, something. But I don't know, it's just something about how I know she's not a bad person.
Yeah.
It's just that I think that she's another person that came from somewhat of a sheltered life.
Yeah.
And when you're a bit sheltered, then you don't fully understand what's going on around you.
Pros and cons of
Yeah.
ethnicity. That's all I need to say about that.
That's true.
'Cause as
She's
much
from
as-
an Indian culture
Yeah.
where things are taken care of for you.
You're
Children don't
sheltered
do anything.
You're sheltered by your parents up to the age of 27, 28 even, or even until the time they're married, which is quite, I mean, you know.
Even after marriage to a
even
certain
after
extent.
marriage, to a certain decision making is
Like how to
something
take
that's
care
left
of your
to
kid for the
elders.
longest time.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
elders take over.
It's left to
How
the
to handle
elders.
certain business.
But it's when
I
you
don't-
come here, you realize that all
You're on your
those-
own. Figure it
all
out.
All those things are up for modification as you see fit, or
Exactly.
as you see your child develop. So yeah, like here it's a different environment, but
There.
yeah,
Because, no, I completely agree. Our thing is that there's always a way that it can be done better. It doesn't matter how it was done 10 years ago. It could be the best way,
Yeah.
but it's always worth taking a look at. Maybe there's something better now. Because I understand that in the Indian culture, everyone that's an elder has life experience. They've gone through the crap already that you're going through now, so they know what the expected outcomes are.
yeah.
But that doesn't mean that the way they did it was the only way. No, it doesn't even mean that was the right way.
Oh yeah.
Because for those for our previous generation, for our parents, their thing is like, if you have a friend that works somewhere, use that.
Yeah.
Get discounts or stuff, get deals, use that. Our thing is like, I'd rather not get the guy in trouble for like giving out discounts that he shouldn't be giving out.
Yeah.
Like, if we have no choice and we have a low budget to work with or something, that's different. But I'd rather avoid calling the guy.
Yeah.
Rather avoid being a hassle. If anything, I would work with a friend not to get a deal, but to get him the commission.